Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 18 of Baldur's Gate 3. We're right where we left off, and that means that I think that when we go back into the world, we're going to be going down into the, secret hatch that we unlocked when we were interacting with those panels. So let's go back out of camp, and I think that we're right where the entrance is. I think it's here.
Very well.
Oh, there. I searched every place except where it is. Okay. My memory was that this was a Sharran area, and that's why I'm glad to have Shadowheart here. Boy, Halston really takes up a lot of space when he is in bear form. Owl bear form specifically. I'm glad for it, honestly, because if he was just a small owl bear, he wouldn't have quite the presence. I wonder if he can, talk in, human tongue when he has a beak.
Let's see.
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause?
Charisma? Ooh, we should probably bring Will in for this. I don't have very good charisma. Hold on. So really, this should be a Shadowheart thing, but her charisma is 8. And Lae'zel is 8. I think we need to go get Will. I feel like that's our best bet.
My faith will guide me.
Ability checks. And then what's her other thing that she can do? Resistance is bonus to saving throws. Yeah, we just want this. Alright. Will, here you go.
Are you bold of heart? A fiery crackle echoes in the corners of your mind. Your patron knows a thing or two about turning people.
So let's go for Warlock charisma. Bound by a deal to a powerful patron, Warlocks trade their loyalty for supernatural abilities and unique magic. Yeah. So this is going to be our best shot. Allow the devious machinations of your patron to be glimpsed for but a moment. I mean, he doesn't really want to do that, though. Should we just do this? +4 from charisma, +3 from proficiency. I feel like he wouldn't want to do this. I don't feel like he wants to interact with his patron right now, even if it's our higher chance of success. Difficulty class 14, but we're going to have... Well, I'm already into it. As far... we can't exit out here, can we? Once you're in this, can I escape? Yeah, once you've selected, I feel like you're in. Are there any other bonuses? To saving throws, okay. And then, we could do bless as well. Because I really want to succeed at this. So, wait, that's 14. So, he already has a +7, and then at least a +8. I'm going to do it. Wow, okay. Very glad I didn't spend a spell slot.
Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve. Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
And she absolutely would lean into the cleric part of this, so let's do it. Yeah, she's got a +6, and then whatever she gets for... And then the advantage of being cleric. And then... Oh, right, it's not guidance here. It's just going to be resistance. Because it's a saving throw and not an ability check. Whatever, we got it. Hopefully this will be good. Kiruluna, thank you for the kind hug to Cozy.
A warm swell rises through you. Acceptance. You are worthy.
I would have wanted to do the first statue with Shadowheart as well, but she just doesn't have any charisma.
Worth a rummage?
And that's no judgment. I mean, neither does my character. Okay, either this wasn't here before or I completely missed it.
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect?
Cleric of Shar. You are Shar's child. There's no reason to shy away. Nod in acceptance. And that's another saving throw. With advantage. And the 1d4. But I just don't remember her intelligence. Intelligence is 10, which is completely average. I just feel like we should go with our most intelligent person and then give them their bonus. I don't think that's anybody on this squad. We can double check Will. 13. However, we all know it's going to be Gale, right? I mean, Gale's a wizard, so he should have intelligence as his sort of dominant stat. So I feel like if we do this, he's got +3 for his intelligence, plus another +3 for his intelligence proficiency. We're going to add on that resistance. We're not going to get all these, I don't think, but maybe with his proficiencies or inspirations. Wait, what was this? This seemed like quite the... It had a whole animation to it.
You feel a small pulse of energy race up your spine, and a strange sensation of acceptance.
Okay, so Shadowheart is super jazzed.
No one stopped me yet.
Alright, let's F5.
Need to find a way forward.
Oh, no one's touching that except Shadowheart.
Afford to stay idle.
It's hard to not feel like it's a trap. So the Ritual Dagger of Shard does 4 to 10 damage with some extra necrotic on top of it. It's +1, and you can stab people with it. Okay.
An altar to Shar. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
Alright, I mean, Shadowheart, this is what you want. Take the dagger, recite Shar's wisdom, and offer blood from your arm. Yeah, this is... Like, Shadowheart's full in on this. This is her whole deal. I wouldn't. Cool. Okay, I like most of this stuff. I don't know if we want to take that dagger, though, because it feels like that's important to be here since we got all of this other stuff. Now, these seem like opposite things. We get a scroll of Revivify and a scroll of Blight. And then over here, we get Necrotic Resistance or Angelic Reprieve. Okay, no, they're not opposites. They're just gifts. All right. I feel like Shadowheart will take them.
Worth grabbing.
And I'm going to tell you what, I think I'm going to leave that dagger right there. Because, yeah, that would probably be a pretty good secondary weapon, particularly for Astarion. I don't feel like we'd get good results removing it from this place. Yeah, I feel like I'm just going to leave that right where it is. Maybe we'll come back. Oh, you know what we'll do? Oh, how about this?
What to do?
We'll add a map marker. It's been a while since I've done anything on a map marker. We'll add a map marker, and maybe on our way out of this act, we'll come back, like, once we're at, like, maximum level, like, as high as we're gonna be, and maybe try to swipe it then. But I feel like in the land of night, pissing off the goddess of shadows is not gonna be a great choice. So I'm just going to go based on what I think is going on here. I believe that once we go to Moonrise Towers and resolve things there, that ends the act, which means that I should probably be trying to work my way over to Creche first. However, that's just a prediction, and I have to say that based on how the story is going, it would be ever so much smarter to do our business at Moonrise Towers as fast as possible and then go check over here. Why don't we at least get this connected? We're going to go head east for a bit.
All right. That will fit in my pack.
Okay, Skeleton Man. Dark Justicier's Plea. Can I, just for the record, I just want Shadowheart to get this. Shar, singer of eternal night, is this the glory you spoke of? I've journeyed through sheer darkness with once unerring faith as my guide. I have faced myself in mortal battle. I have been hunter and the hunted within your labyrinth of shadow. In these trials I sought your favor, yet felt nothing but your contempt. I was promised the comfort of nothing, so why do I feel the torment of everything? In the final trial I felt no triumph. The girl barely flinched as my blade pierced her flesh, yet her eyes betrayed her grief. How much torture had she endured? How many tears had she shed? What sort of man have I become that I would inflict such torture? What sort of goddess would demand it of me? And still only silence. And in silence I have my answer. Alright. I mean, we'll hold on to that.
The traitor Kithrak takes great interest in this relic of yours, Shadowheart. Or should I say, weapon? What are you hiding?
Nothing. I assume your kin are just as misguided as you are.
Wait, I don't... We didn't go east, and I'm aware of that, but... Visage of Greed. Toll House. Okay. Well, since we're here... Okay, let's just have a chat with this person.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
You should leave now. I should have left when I still could.
Halsin has spent a lot of time fighting the Shadow Curse. I just want him to give this a shot.
You should leave now. I should have left when I still could.
I've got a long road ahead.
Is that gold a trap? For some reason today, I'm very suspicious of traps.
With haste.
There's nothing over here. Roots.
What do you bring?
Depends on the beast I'm hunting. I'm afraid I'm more of a taker than a bringer, if you catch my meaning. Depends on the beast I'm hunting.
I require good.
Interesting, so do I. I'm not going to give this creature a gold piece. But I'm not going to give her gold. Only a fool's easily parted with gold. What's in it for me?
You can pass, but first you must pay.
If I give you gold, what do I get in return?
You can pass.
Okay, we've covered this.
But first you must pay.
Okay, have a gold piece.
I require more.
Yeah, I had a feeling. How much? Well, what if we just fed another one? Like 2 gold pieces is worth my curiosity.
Again. More.
I wonder if there's an achievement for doing this 800 times. Oh, that's enough.
It is good. Another. Again. Another. Now. More gold. Again.
Okay, now we're getting into the duplicates. So, but I think the answer to how much it wants is all of it. I feel like we could just empty out our bank accounts into this thing. How much do you want exactly?
All that you have.
Yeah, I had a feeling. We're not giving this thing all of our gold. I'm not sure if it's worth attacking, though.
You cannot leave. You must pay.
See, I don't want to lie. If these are the only options, then we're going to attack.
All must pay. All must pay. Gold. Gold. Gold.
So, that went horribly. Alyssa's down. Was Alyssa one of the people? No, what specifically took us out? Sorry. Oh, God. I went to click on the menu and did this instead. Which is really bad. Hold on a second. Okay. So, the visage of heartlessness are no longer shadow visages. We got momentum. Alyssa succeeded on a saving throw and was hit for 111 slashing damage. Who's Garringoth Thorm? Oh, is that this thing? Okay. Level 8. See, this is why I wanted to leave. I wanted to see how tough this thing was. This thing is a full level higher than I am. So I'm trying to play it like it's like I'm not obviously doing honor mode, but I'm trying to treat it like, you know, trying to do what I would do and then be committed to it. Strikes all targets within range. Then for 10 turns you can call down lightning again without expending a spell slot. What do we know about this thing? Keeper of coins. He's got a coin helmet. Overall health. Okay, I wonder if there's a way to, like, get these things off. And don't tell me. Coin armor. Armor's enchanted in coins. The creature's clinking emblem of golden greed. Could there be a method of removing the armor without destroying the coins? I mean, I'd also destroy the coins. I'd like the coins, but that's a very good question. I don't feel like we have a magnet ability. Wait, is this thing undead? It is undead, but it gets advantage. Oh, I bet that the others are. I think that we used all of our turn undeads anyway, but... Fast hands, gain an additional bonus action. Oof. Well, I'd kind of like to hit this thing. It's only got 34 hit points. What's your deal, sir? Oh, the cursed visage controls part of the coins protecting the toll collector. There you go. And it's vulnerable to psychic damage, which means that I'm glad that we have Lae'zel. How about... So the trouble with getting Alyssa back up is that then 4 of these heads get to go before she goes. If Shadowheart does it, then she'll have a much higher chance of survivability. So why don't we... Spike growth worked wonders, but these things float above the ground. I'm not sure it'd be very helpful. Daylight isn't super great. Ice Knife could be good. I don't think that we have got any psychic damage for Halsin. Wind does not help us right now. Oh, heat metal! This thing's all metal. I think that we heat metal on this thing. If it doesn't work on this dude, I don't know what it would ever work on. Okay, and now he's using concentration to uphold that. Do I... Yeah, I would really like a potion to hold concentration. I'm gonna bet that I think Gale has it. Yeah, okay. So let's relax off of that. Is there anything else that we can do? We can't help Alyssa. We could wild shape. I feel like that would get rid of our concentration, though. Pommel Strike. Hold on, we can do this. Cool. Daze is pretty good for us. And then maybe we just go up and get in this thing's face. It's all face.
Swift and lethal.
All right. Lae'zel. So just remind me, Daze, we're still allowed to attack this thing, right? Has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws, can't take reactions, and loses the dexterity bonus. This thing doesn't look too dexterous to me. What is your armor class? Well, it's 16 currently. I would love for Shadowheart to get right in this thing's face. Or, wait, what am I saying? We need to affect the skulls. Are they all upstairs? They are all upstairs. So, Lae'zel, what's your best jump ability? No, we got straight knocked into the basement. So how do we get up from here? Boy, maybe we should have jumped. Well, Halsin found a way up. Yeah, he went up the roots. Okay, we're good. So, can I attack this thing? We can. I would love to do that. And when we do it, I guess just a regular attack. I'm not sure that I've got anything better than that right now. All right. I just don't see a reason not to action surge with her. 85% chance. And it's still up. Do we have anything else? Pommel strike. Okay, we're gonna have to take past Lae'zel because she's gonna be right there. I'm sure after taking 111 points of damage, I'm surprised that my character even gets to make death saving throws. So, Shadowheart is our best bet to get Alyssa on her feet. Because there's only one guy that goes afterwards, and where are you? So the trouble is that guy's still within striking distance, so Alyssa may not survive this. We're going to have to go up there and try to do a heal as well. But let's get Alyssa back on her feet. And then we'll probably do mass healing word. Because, yeah, there's 3 out of... Even Lae'zel can benefit some from this. Boy, that's a level 3 slot. What else can we do with a level 3 slot? Not... Oh, that's because we took our action. Okay. And then, yeah, Shadowheart. Let's sort of be here and ready to strike on the next turn. That was a better hit than Lae'zel got. Oh man, this thing is summoning up coin halberds. Yeah, see, Alyssa went down again. I think she's going to be down for this fight, unfortunately. So, we've got everybody grouped up real nice. I think that we go for a lightning strike. And this is going to hit all 4 of these guys. Yeah, we don't have any sort of spell shaping to get around Shadowheart. I feel like we do this. Sorry, what is this? What is this specifically? Heat metal reapply damage. That's a bonus action. So we'll go ahead and do that, but let's do the lightning strike first. And... oh, and that replaced that so that we can reactivate it again. Well... that just is what it is. I don't want to wild shape because I think that we'll lose it then. So why don't we try to hit somebody who's lower on lives? Which is actually nobody. So we'll hit this guy. Oh no, I've used my action. So what do we have? Can we shove this guy off? Can we shove this guy off? You? So I can shove that dead body off. Here's what we'll do. Let's move over this way. I feel like with the proper angle, we can go for a shove. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if it took damage from that. It didn't seem to. It's flying, so I don't know what I would expect. End turn.
Fury, I am death.
Okay, so I feel like we've got a good setup for cleave, except for the fact that Shadowheart's right in the way. Yeah, any cleave I think is going to hit Shadowheart as well. But we've got all of these awesome goading attacks and stuff. Let's do a goading attack on Coin Monster. And it's only a 65% chance, so we're going to boost it up with a precision attack. And then we're going to do Goading Strike. Okay, now it has disadvantage to attack anything that isn't Lae'zel. And we're going to spend our next attack on this thing. Do we have any cool follow-up attacks? Fainting attack. To attack the target with advantage and bonus damage. Let's do it. Awesome. And we've already used our action surge. However, we can back off. Yeah, once you do Goading Strike, I feel like the best call is you just get the hell out of dodge. We'll back off as... Yeah, I know not enough movement, but just go over here. Because that way, like, she'll have to go... Maybe she has, like, a ranged attack. But the more that she moves past Halsin, the more we have an opportunity attack. Okay, everyone's about to die. God damn. These coin halberds are going to be a big-ass problem. So, we do have access to another ring of Call Lightning for free. So, why don't we... That does hit him. Okay. I feel like if we aim a little bit carefully, we can get these three, but not hit Shadowheart or him. That shows as hitting those three guys and not Shadowheart or him. Alright, we either get him a healing potion or he dies. And honestly, he'll probably die even with the healing potion. Let's see if we can go here. Healing. It's gonna be greater healing or bust. Oh, and Alyssa just died. I don't actually know what of. Is it possible that it's just what I did? Probably. I feel like this is going to be a redo, but not enough resources. I don't know. We did our bonus attack, apparently. Alright. Disadvantage on hitting this because she's poisoned. We should have access to an antidote. Or the anti-key that also exists. Antidote. Now I know we have more than one antidote. I don't know why it's only showing the one. I feel like we have a stack of antidotes. Okay, we might still have disadvantage, but I'm not exactly sure why she doesn't get another attack, because usually you do, but I will end it there. Unfortunately, I don't know of a single other thing that I can do right now. That choking wail is awful. I think that's it. I think everybody... No, Lae'zel's still on her feet. So, I would prefer not to stand here. Let's see if we can... but I'd really rather not stand inside the explosion. Oh, look how anemic she is right now. Yeah, we took out all of her friends, so now she's down to 106 hit points, with somewhat less if I could destroy that thing, and I can't. So, let's... What's our biggest hit? I'm not sure that we have one. I've got 2 superiority dice left, but we've got a 75% chance to hit. I would like to... Goading attack, distracting attack. Yeah, there's no other people up. Goading attack. I thought that I had something that was like... I have made this up. This thing's undead. I'm not sure that it can bleed. Piercing shot is with an arrow. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Oh, maybe I could shove her off the thing. Her friends fly. Where's shove? Did I do... Oh, I jumped with my bonus action. Yuck. So, 27 hit points. We're not going to do 27 hit points of damage with a bow attack. And goading attack doesn't really benefit us, so I'm just going to hit her.
Before my time.
This halberd's really thinking about how it wants to do. Really having a good long think here. Please tell me this is not busted. Okay, halberd couldn't make up its mind. Let's... I mean, I really, really want to go get that thing, but I will suffer an attack of opportunity if I do. So, let's use... We're going to do our bonus action for Second Wind. And then, killing the halberd doesn't seem to help much, I don't feel like. I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity to go try to hit this thing, because it's the last stage to, like, remove her helmet or whatever.
This is your end.
Okay, 1 hit point I will accept. Nice! Okay, she's only got 6 hit points. Lae'zel, this is your time to shine. We're going to do a precision attack. Put her... Not enough movement? No! We have to move slightly. Are you serious? Oh, no. Okay, so we'll do a ranged attack then. It's too dark. I feel like we have to do a ranged attack. Cross your fingers, everybody.
Finally. And better off for it.
Okay. Hooray! So, 3 of our 4 party members died. If this thing... Okay, so this thing dropped an ass load of gold. So, I feel like we're going to accept this outcome. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use a Scroll of Revivify on... Cast Spell on Alyssa, because she's the one who brokers... Yes. Target is out of sight. Do we know where she is? Downstairs. Oh, she got knocked downstairs at some point.
Action, not react.
Too much to bear. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Okay,
times.
let's take a look around, and then we're probably going to work with Withers to get the rest back, because it's like $200 per person, and we're picking up like, I don't know, at least 500 here. All right, let's give her a bonus with guidance, but I don't want to take a potion for this. Or do I? Because 16 is high. But I don't want to take this, like, out of... I mean, I want to use this during a fight. Yeah, we're just going to go for it. She's going to get up to a +7, so... Ugh, that's not going to help, though. Carolina does say sometimes you want to have duplicates or even triplicates. She's got lots of inspiration, so let's go for it. Inspiration is here to be used. There we go. I think they call that resurrection money.
As bad as it could have.
I just like that giant Scrooge McDuck pile just completely pouring directly into our pockets. Glass goblet will add... Wait, how much is this? I bet it's... Yeah, 45 bucks. That's worth picking up. And then another 80 bucks. I'm going to walk out of this place significantly wealthier than I walked in.
Let's see.
Wait, if we're going to do perception, everybody step up. Let's all have a turn.
Find my step.
Shadowheart, Halsin. Okay. Halsin's found it.
Never a dull moment.
Are we not... Do we have to be Halsin? You guys, I think we might have to be Halsin to get it. Please read. Oh, I'm trying.
Let's move.
Oh, it highlighted... No, hold on. Oh, this is madness. Okay. If you find the safe, I'm inside. Had to shut myself in to avoid the shadows. There's no gold if you're thinking of killing me for it. Garingoth moved it all to her personal coffers, and I'm unarmed anyway. Just let me out when the shadows are gone, and I'll find a way to repay you. I've only got 3 candles with me, so hurry. The combination to unlock the safe has been written in big, bold handwriting below. I am worried, because, like, we killed the visages, but not the shadows. Like, if we let this person out, do they instantly die? I don't know if we're supposed to come back here after we lift the shadow curse. I don't know if we can come back here after we lift the shadow curse. But I would suffocate in there, so I'm going to let him out. Oh, we can just open.
The heavy door grinds open. The combination worked.
Okay, and it was too late. Okay, I'm glad I didn't wait unnecessarily.
Remains of the hopeful survivor still waiting to be rescued. Their desperate refuge now their everlasting tomb.
We'll send that to camp. This can go to wares. Actually, I think both of these can go to wares. Yeah, the whole candles thing inside the airtight safe didn't seem like it was going to go well. They have some unique in-game voice chatter and cutscenes at some places, but most is the same. I imagine the flavor of playing as one of the origin characters, it's just got to have a different feel to it, I would think. If you're like the one whose character story it is, as opposed to just like you're in a party with the person whose character story that is. Let's head south, and then we'll try to work our way east. Like, I was very heavily invested in Losa's story when I played Original Sin 2, because that was my character. My primary party was Losa, Beast, Bane, and... See, this is where I'm trying to remember. Honestly, it feels bad, but, like, was it Sibyl? I think it was Sibyl. Was the 4th? Because I don't remember having the Red Prince in my party. Yeah, I'm like 98% it was Sibyl, and, like, a lot of that is just remembering the story, which, obviously, I'm not going to say what her story was here, but I have a recollection of seeing that all the way through. Yearning for the moon. So much has changed in our fair town. The moon used to shine so brightly here. We'd all stand out, our shoulders bared, our faces upturned, drinking in her blessings like milk. Such darkness now. I must watch the moon in secret from my window or late at night when the town's asleep. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the last sane person left in Rythwin. But for Original Sin 2, I feel like it's a strong thumbs up to like play as whichever, because that way you get that story. In Original Sin 2, you only get the people that you adventure with, so it's not like you can switch them out back at camp or anything. So if you take an origin character, then you get your own story, whoever you've like decided to be, plus the others in your party. An old map in a druidic style of what appears to be hidden routes out of the Emerald Enclave. The destination is marked as Baldur's Gate and a note is attached. Take only what you can carry. Go through the mountain pass. If anyone falls, leave them. You can't afford to be slowed down by excess baggage. Good luck. I would not...
Pile of belongings, forsaken to the curse, so that their owners could escape with their lives.
A Tiefling's journal, charting the journey from Elturel to the Emerald Enclave and now on the road to Baldur's Gate. The ox just up and died. It started choking out of nowhere, then keeled over. We tried to pull the cart, but the ox knocked the wheel off when it went down, and the thing is in splinters. The others want to grab what we can and keep going, but this place feels wrong. My skin is crawling, like something is watching us from the darkness. No one is talking much, but I can tell they feel the same. There's probably a whole quest to find these people.
They're from a horn.
Yeah, that ox got up and killed everybody here. Alright, so we're on our way to the Creche. This is as reasonable... Well, do I want to search south? This looks finite. Let's do this first. What I was about to say is, going to the Creche is as sensible a destination as any, because we have to have 3,300 gold in goods that are just sitting in our wares containers, and I would really like to make the acquaintance of a merchant that can buy them. And wouldn't it be nice if we came across some sort of a good level leather worker we've already been down here, who might have some better leather armor for sale. You know what I am so embarrassed to say I just realized? We never got Corvus back. Yeah, we're gonna bring Corvus up. And why don't we also bring in Citizen Snips? That way, hopefully they are... Wait, what's Knotted Roots? Oh, Knotted Roots is something below us, I feel like. Alright, these guys explode. Damn it. Three of our 4 people are pinned. Constricted, whatever. Okay. So the good news is everybody rolled pretty high except for Lae'zel. And while we're constricted, we're going to take more damage. I think that this does require, yes, concentration. So, our main targets are there, and here. Oh. So, Halsin has like a sleet storm, or at least he used to. We might have gotten rid of that. Also, daylight. Let's pause for 1 second. What's your deal with daylight? They don't care about daylight. Yeah, the shadows get some penalty, but these guys don't. Heat metal's not our best stuff. Spike growth may or may not help us. And then plant growth. Have their movement speed quartered. What we need to do is we need to break their concentration. Sure. Why don't we use this to light everybody up? And his wild shape does recharge on a short rest. That's incredibly cool. Let's multi-attack enemies. Cave Bear has starting health of 36 hit points. And then we've been Owlbear so far. Turn enraged and rupture the ground. Prowl around invisibly. Dire Raven can blind enemies. Deep Wrath, or Rothe, casts dancing lights and charges its enemies. Then we've got regular bear, not cave bear, regular bear. Oh, this is polar bear, that's right. Goad enemies. Then we've got cat, wolf. Oh, but Shadowheart doesn't like wolves. Spider, and badger. I feel like we go with owlbear. Like, owlbear can sort of mess these guys up. Unless, like, multi-attack enemies, under what circumstances? Multiple attacks at a target. Let's do regular bear. Let's see what we get. Oh, shit. I forgot. He's one of the people, so now he can't shoot his bow. I mean, he already used his action, but I wanted to move him around, and it's the whole thing that we can't do. However, now we've got Alyssa. So Alyssa's back in the red zone. She doesn't have a lot of health. However, we do have a bow at the ready. So who gets to go next? Shadowheart. So let's try to get Shadowheart free. Do we know which one of these guys is holding Shadowheart in? Is that possible to see? Okay, that was Fairy Fire. Okay, so the first one got Alyssa, the second one got Shadowheart, and the third one got Halsin. So if they went in this order, then this was the one that got Shadowheart. So let's try to hit this one as often as we can to break the constriction on Shadowheart. Let's put our Hunter's Mark on him. And then we're going to... And these guys are weak to nothing that I know of. Right. So then the next thing we want to do is just shoot a nice arrow at him. Something... Sure, fire. Nothing that I know of here is better at, like, breaking concentration. Just do a regular fire. Okay, I know we can't move. I just want to make sure that we can shoot this guy. I think we can. I don't know what just happened. Right click, shoot. I know, but we can't move. So, like, shoot there, just like that. It really doesn't want to do that, so we're going to have to choose a different target then. Shoot at this guy then. Or actually both these guys. Yeah, let's hit both these guys. We get double the pleasure. And then can I do a regular shot against any of these dudes? Okay, we did break concentration on one of them. That's all we wrote because she still can't move. Okay. We would like... Yeah, we really want to break this constriction if we can. So we're going to try to blind. And that he maintained his saving throw, his concentration. So that's done. And then Citizen Snips probably can't get up there, but maybe we can annoy this guy. Okay, so Shadowheart can't move. We are very low on like spell slots and stuff in general. Mass Healing Word feels like the way to go. Cure Wounds only works on some things that we can touch. So yeah, let's go for Mass Healing Word. That hits everybody. And for our final trick, why don't we do Bless? We've got 1, 2, 3. Let's do... Well, Lae'zel has the most mobility right now. Alyssa and probably Cave Bear. That was probably stupid because when she takes damage from the constriction, which she's going to, she'll probably lose concentration. I love the names you give to all of these. Wait, names? Oh, the animals? Because, yes. Well, Corvus is his name. Like, that's actually his name. And then Citizen Snips, it was weird that he didn't have a name, so we gave him one. We have to get out of this constriction. I don't know how to get up there. And then this guy is so far back. I mean, yes, we do have a bow. I guess we'll go for a ranged attack. Because otherwise, it's like guaranteed damage that they get, and I don't like it. Okay, they've still got it, so we're going to do another one. Let's do an action surge. I would like to shoot a flaming arrow. Oh, but that's going to hit Corvus. All right, let's just do a regular shot again then. Still has the saving throw. Then let's do a goading attack ranged. Yes. So there we go. And we broke the constriction, which is the most important thing. We'll switch back to our sword. And I don't think it's worth doing second wind just yet. Oh, Carolina was voting for the Badger. All right. Alyssa is still constricted, I think. Yes. Who has you, my dear? This guy does. It's at a disadvantage, but also it's a 90% shot. We're going to continue shooting arrows. Let's go with a light arrow of acid this time. Shoot it. There we go. I absolutely do not understand why that wasn't an acid arrow. I feel like I'm not understanding the rules here. Arrow of fire. Shoot. Left click. Well, that sucked in the damage department, but then we did also break the constriction. So that means that Alyssa is finally free to move. She has very few hit points, so I vote that we get her back as far as we can. And it would probably be very wise to drink a potion. I don't know why, but I don't really want to drink a big potion. Let's have a regular potion. Just get her out of the red zone. The redder zone.
Nature shall be defended. At
Okay.
any cost.
Can we do a multi-attack against these dudes? Yes. Let's hit this guy.
I shall see you laid low.
Not yet. But I do like the idea that he's going to be right in this area and get opportunity attacks against anybody that tries to push past. Oh, I do have another attack. Okay. That's fine. I knew that guy was going to explode, but I wanted him to explode on his friend, and he did. So that brought his friend a lot closer to death. We end there. Corvus, let's... No, does this guy also explode? Because I don't remember. It doesn't say that. So let's go for the guaranteed damage, and maybe we can kill. Okay, that guy goes down. Let's now get in this guy's face. Or really into his spine. We're going to be ready to peck him from behind. But the goal is get an opportunity attack if he tries to move. Here is Shadowheart. This guy does explode? Needle Burst. Yeah, so I'm just going to note that if Citizen Snips kills this guy, Citizen Snips dies. But he'll go out doing what he loved. Helping out the crew. By the way, is that guaranteed? Needle Burst upon dying. Unsaved. Targets still take half damage. Yeah, Snips only has like 1 hit point, so he'll always die from that. I want to kill this guy. I want to make sure he doesn't get a turn. What do we have that's... What's our highest chance to hit that dude? Flame Bolt. Wow, I'm so sorry, Halson. That was 16 points of damage. The thing is, I know he can take it because from what we read about druids in the last episode, when he hits 0, he just turns back into human. And then... Oh, this is melee only. Okay. And then I don't really want to do more healing word right now. Yeah, let's just... Oh, maybe we can shove this guy back. Can we do that? That's good. And then we'll, like, move a little bit away. Okay, Snips. I don't think Snips can kill, but we can try to inspire this guy to pop outside the realm of Lae'zel. Whoops. Well, this is also fine. They'll have to choose whether or not they go after Snips or somebody else. Lae'zel, I really want to kill that guy, but also we should probably get in this guy's face. Can you... So that's going to take up all of her movement and she still won't be there. Alternatively, we get up in this guy's face. Yes. And let's do a commander's strike on... Oh, we're outside of range of everybody. So then let's do a distracting strike on this person so that we'll get advantage on our next attack. And probably a follow-up hit. Oh, we didn't need to do a distracting strike at all. That's more damage than I thought that she'd do. Take some spoils off of that. And that's her turn. Okay. She's not dead. She's just down. Oh, and Caroluna was referencing a meme. Hello to Solid Chrome Hickey. Hickey, I hope that your Thursday is going okay. You can go up and attack. Oh, multi-attack is only once per battle. See, I didn't know that.
None shall withstand me.
We're fine. He's got some really good spells. I don't want to give them up on... healing that might not currently be needed. So I want to see if we miss, if we get the opportunity to do that fairy fire. Because again, this is... I've never once done this. Once per short rest, you can encase a target in fairy fire for 2 turns if you miss an attack. Maybe that has been happening. I've just never paid attention to it. Okay, so we missed, and fairy fire automatically went on it, which I think means that they can't turn invisible, or they're always visible, and we get advantage. It's actually really good. All right, snips. Critical pinch! Oh, that was so good. All right, we're not going to get into melee range, but we can shoot with bow. Oh, I forgot about you, sir. Let's go ahead and... Okay, this guy's almost dead. The trouble is when he goes up, he might make Cave Bear all the way dead. They can do a lot of damage. All right, I don't see anything about an attack of opportunity if we come back. So we're going to do this.
On my way.
And then why don't we drop the Cave Bear Act? And then we'll... Is it too late to do an action? No, we can do this. So he's only got a regular bow, but this guy's only got 1 hit point. Okay, we're gonna get Alyssa back up. It's about time for a long rest, I'd say. Headless corpse. Probably not up for a conversation there. The corpse regards you lifelessly, except that it has no head. Also, you can't talk to it because it can't hear you. And it has no mouth. Dear Mum, you forgot me, and that's not nice. The last time I forgot to tie my shoes good and tight, you gave me a clout in the ear, so I hope someone does that to you. But if you can you come back, please? Or if you meet Mr. Lupperdiddle Swires, send him, because he's famous and quite good at helping people, and I need help, Mum. I feel funny here in the dark. The dark goes movie. It hurts. My head feels like porridge. It hurts. Help me, Mr. Swy... Oh, Mum, I'm sorry that I wasn't brave. I don't like reading sad notes from desperate kids. So we're gonna move on and just pillage the bones. Oops. Yeah, let's go see if we can get to the Creche. Actually, at this point, I feel like we can probably just click over here. We cleared this area. And now we'll do a new one. Visiting Creche. And I want to put a question mark because the last time I thought I was going to go visit the Creche, we didn't. We went ahead and did the rest of Act 1 and never made it to the Creche.
I cannot venture back with you. Now that I'm in a position to fight the curse, I must stay here and see it through.
Don't really know why you're chatting with Shadowheart. I'm literally right over there. Find somewhere safe to camp and I'll see you when I return. What if I need you by my side?
If you truly need to retread your steps, then you will have little need for me there. You are more formidable than anything that lies in our wake. I must continue to investigate the curse. This may be my last chance. I shall await your return when you are ready to continue.
Have it your way then. Find somewhere safe to camp and I'll see you when I return. Hopefully we don't have to say goodbye.
I shall seek out your camp as soon as you find yourself amidst the curse again.
Okay, yeah, this is a completely new area. With a lot of dead animals. Cool. Just what my ranger wants to see.
Nothing good here, I hope.
Wait. These markings. Tirsu's script scratched in the ground. As I expected, the Creche must be nestled somewhere in these mountains. We must go there at once.
Let's get to the Creche.
Very well.
Or Creche.
Indeed. But if we stray too far that our chance is lost, I'll make my way there alone.
Wait. find a cure. We're working on it. Find the Githyanki Creche. Nestled somewhere within the Rosymorn Monastery. We should take a look. And why don't we... Because we only have 3 party members. Let's just get...
You're staring at me again. What do you... Lead on.
What's that?
Dimensional door. We'll save that. 31 bucks.
Walk in the way of dawn, for Lathander cannot protect you where the light doth not reach.
What now? Death Shepherd. Okay. So here we are, and everybody's in the fight. Good news is a bunch of us get to go first. Bad news is Death Shepherd, who has a lot of temporary hit points for some reason. Necrotic Veil. A deathly miasma grants the affected entity 20 temporary hit points. Wait. While the affected entity has temporary hit points, it is resistant to all damage except radiant damage and cannot be turned. Okay, so we're going to have to whittle that away. Allied undead within 9 meters are resistant to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage. Alright, fire it is. But this guy's resistant to everything except radiant. So let's open with some radiant then. Okay, everybody is in Shadowheart's way. So we're going to... We can't move the animals. Let's move...
Death's cold grip.
Let's move Astarion a little bit, maybe into these shadows, and we could do a cunning action hide. That was successful. Let's pause on him for a second. Now Shadowheart can get up here.
Have to keep going.
And we want to hit him with basically our best Radiant Strike. Guiding Bolt is probably it. Alright. Guiding Bolt, 45%. We can surely do better than that. Let's grab Lae'zel. Lae'zel's going to come up here.
Make way.
But she's going to do a Commander Strike on this guy. Or, like, indicate target must be an ally. Okay. Okay, that's a little different than how I thought it worked. And then if we could also do a... Distract your target, giving your allies advantage on their next attack roll against it. That doesn't stack with this, though, does it? Wait, so what is this then? Uses your reaction to make a weapon attack with 1 to 8 bludgeoning damage. So that's not what I was hoping for. Okay. That's fine. Still figuring out some of these new powers. Let's go for Distracting Strike ranged. 50%. Okay. We'll do Precision Attack. And now Distracting Strike ranged. 70%. Fuck. Action Surge. Distracting Strike ranged. 50% we're back to now. Now Shadowheart.
My faith will protect me.
Shadowheart comes in. Guiding Bolt. 70% with advantage. There's nothing else I can do to boost that up that I know of. Okay. That should take away... Yeah, so now he's no longer resistant against everything. So everybody's else attacks are going to matter way more. Also, we got all our hit points back. I wonder if coming here qualified as a long rest or something. This we can't do remotely, right? Yeah, this is melee only. But we do have... Yeah, so we can't get up there. Hopefully that survives this turn. I feel like I was a little off on what it did. So that's it for hold on. Can we do this? No. Okay, so that's it for Shadowheart.
Right. Let's go.
We have the low ground, which isn't great, but also Guiding Bolt is active, so we can do this. I feel like we're going to go for... I mean, when in doubt, shoot with fire. Kill with fire. I'd really like to hit both of them. I don't feel like we can. See, if I shoot the ground, then we're losing all the damage for the impact. Yeah, we'll just hit Death Shepherd square in the skull. Oh, sneak attack ranged? Prevent your target from... But the necrotic damage isn't going to hurt him too much, you wouldn't think. He's made of necrotic energy. How about acid, then? And... Sure, I like Ensnaring Strike. Ranged Ensnaring Strike. We'll keep him in the acid. Okay, he can't move. And that's her turn.
Time to strike.
Okay, so Lae'zel is basically used up, except that she does have one more ranged attack. Six points. I'll take it. And then here's Astarion. Astarion can't quite make it there, but I do feel like with a sneak attack ranged... What are you talking about? He doesn't have to go nearly that far. Let's just get... I mean, he should have a clear shot from here. And now we'll do sneak attack ranged. Alright, and that's... Well, actually, let's have him pull back. He already used his hide, but we don't want him... Yeah, we want him around the corner. We don't really want him to be in range of whatever these guys want to do. I like the fact that these guys have to spend their actions dashing to get in close. Okay, Citizen Snips. We can get up here. Wahoo! And we'll do a pinch. Okay, Corvus. So this guy did something back here. What's your deal? He's all covered in slime. Sacred Defiance Aura. Affected entity and nearby undead have advantage against the effects of Turn Undead. Does that come from his friend, or is that just him? And then he's covered himself in necrotic poison. No, that just seems to be the deal here. All right. So I feel like we want to get Corvus, like, blocking this pathway as best as we can, like, physically present. And then we're going to turn and do a, like, an omen on this ghoul, for example. Okay, new turn. Do all of them have that resistance? Because otherwise, this is a great time for Turn Undead. Threatened, pinched. No, it's only that guy back there. So I feel like we have Shadowheart unleash with the Channel Divinity. Pray to turn undead, all the undead that can see you. If we can move a little bit closer, I'd love to get a turn against Death Shepherd, because if it hits, it probably won't hit, but if it does, it'd be pretty great. Is that close enough? Theater of the Mind. Do this. This. Yes! So we can hit all of these guys. These 3 guys and at least one of those guys. Okay, so this is pretty cool. These guys have to run away. Unless they take damage, so we won't do any further damage to them. We don't need to do any healing. And I don't want to hit them. And I don't have a ranged weapon for some damn reason. We want to use Onus of Battle before the end of the next turn, though. So let's stop. Actually, why don't we get Lae'zel out of the way, and then maybe we can get up a little bit closer. So I would like to not walk into the acid.
On the move.
We want to try to get rid of this guy's 20 hit points. 20, additional hit points. Alright, we'll just do this then for now.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay, let's ignore these guys. They just have to run away from Shadowheart. This guy up here is a different story. It's tough to see him because he's up at higher ground, but we'll sort of come up around here and try to learn anything about this guy. So, no necrotic and no poison, but doesn't say nothing about acid or fire. Now that he's on fire, we're just going to do a second shot, just regular shot. Yeah, I actually want to drive them further away from the acid, because otherwise they're turned for 3 turns. I don't think that they can do anything. So hopefully now they have to run away from her and not get caught in the acid. And we'll probably just have her chill out here. All right. Astarion, let's... Sorry, I'm thinking about if we can make use of his fog cloud. Blinding the guys that are turned doesn't help us out very much. How about, why don't we use Blur? And now we're going to switch back to his regular melee set. And otherwise, we're going to use Cunning Action Dash. And close as much distance on this guy as we can. So he's going to have a very hard time hitting Astarion.
Outmaneuver them.
Okay, and we'll hang out right there. Oh, one of them killed Snips. Oh, I think Snips might have gotten a attack. So yes, let's go ahead and use shield. Okay, I vote for blind on this guy. Okay, he's blinded. Let's have Corvus get up here. Because now he's in melee range for next turn. Well, that sucks. He brought his friend back to life. I'm starting to like Caraluna's idea of getting some C4 in here. High explosives would help us out a lot. Let's put one arrow in this guy. That was a miss, so we'll try a second one. Okay. I believe he dies from burning damage. Unless we only roll a 1. But he's more likely to die than not. This guy does not get... Yeah, these guys are still turned. So why don't we just back off? Wait, why does he get it? Okay, I was wrong. He did get an attack of opportunity. And now we're paralyzed. Are you not turned? That guy's not turned. Oh, that was the guy that wasn't turned. Yeah, I think that, like, Snips took a swipe at him.
What should I do?
Well, that's a good question, Shadowheart. Yeah, that sucks that that guy got back up. Let's see if we can do radiant damage against the guy that's resistant to everything else. But I'd really like to... No, we're out of superiority dice. That's it. Okay, Shadowheart, you're up. You're on deck. Guiding bolt on this guy. Awesome. Okay, so now he lost his resistance. No, he didn't. He still has 2 points. Let's try to do Ensnaring Strike on this guy. That did not work. I was hoping to lock him into the acid. And there's our bonus attack. So that guy just took some more. I'm going to have to assume that this guy who brought him back to life, that's a once per day thing. I certainly hope so.
I will ascend.
Okay. We are finally in melee range. Yeah, we have to get past this guy first. We haven't taken any damage, so we are set. And I don't want to shove him out of the acid. All right. Let's go ahead and just square up with this guy. Oh, can you bite a ghoul? Is it a bad idea to bite a ghoul? Yeah, okay, we'll just do this then. And now we can't... Yeah, we did both of our attacks, so we're done. End of turn. Corvus, we have to get this, shield off him. Okay, now he no longer has that. And he has Curse of Dire Raven, so we get the bonus strike against him. Or the advantage. Alyssa is paralyzed, and this guy down here is going to town on her. Shadowheart, you do less damage than Lae'zel and can't run as far, so we're going to try to take out Death Shepherd with your abilities, I think. Didn't quite make it. We'll let that end her turn. Okay, Death Shepherd is dead again. Conjuration Cantrip. This is once per long rest. Well, last I knew we were getting close to long rest, so we're going to get right back on this guy's ass. I think that's it for her.
Let's have some courage.
So I think I just want to do a regular one-hand attack, and then I want to see if I can bite. So just a single attack, please. But that was both of his attacks. I really wanted to bite. I need to work out how to... Oh, maybe what you do is you do the bite first. Maybe that's what you have to do. Okay, Corvus, we have to go help our ranger friend. We're gonna get Pecky. Okay, and then come help. Alright, Shadowheart. Let's go for a Sacred Flame on this guy. It did not work.
Onward.
Anything else for her? Not really.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's try Bite. Can't target undead. Maybe that's why he's been burning it so recklessly. Regular stabbing, then. There we go. That was 2 attacks working as intended. And then we'll get in a position over here.
Can't even catch my breath. What's the plan?
Okay.
No time to
I
waste.
really like the idea that that guy was fleeing from Lae'zel and she just misty stepped right up next to him. All right. Let's go for a melee sneak attack. Dunk that guy into the ground, and then we're gonna get away from that last ghoul, because Alyssa, as tends to happen, has really taken the most of the damage. Okay, well, now maybe we know what killed all the animals, or maybe it was the Shadow Curse that killed them all. But I have to say that Astarion was pretty helpful in that combat. He was able to, like, not get hit by that last ghoul. Really, the only person that took any damage was Alyssa, and I think mostly because she got paralyzed. Hey, Lae'zel, do you have any thoughts on all of these dead Githyanki? I would sort of feel like it would be on your mind a little bit. Missive from Moonrise. Duke Ravengard is to be delivered unharmed, or mostly so, immediately. Moonrise Towers cannot fulfill its destiny until the Duke has been delivered. Those who succeed will be rewarded. Those who fail will face first my wrath, then Gortash's, then mine again. Ketheric Thorm.
The Absolute's forces have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers. A powerful asset. Just what are their intentions, I wonder?
Is this the Creche? Rescue the Tieflings. Well, I mean, but we're gonna go do that. We just need to look around here first.
A friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive?
Scalable architecture, good vantage points, looks empty, perfect ambush spot.
Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Brutish and rude by your wretched standards, but stupid. Chucky.
Your charming companion would call it a creche. But it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp.
Acutely observed on both counts.
Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient.
I'm curious, you tried to buy one of their children?
What? No, of course not. I was merely... Well... Look, it's just an egg. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Please, do enlighten me. What is this tradition?
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent nature as a gnome is to fly.
I unfortunately now dislike this person very much, because what they're talking about is raising a child as a specimen of scientific curiosity, probably within earshot of parental or guardian figures, debating whether or not it can be turned into a person, like a civilized individual. And that sounds like a horrible thing. My character would very much be of the violence is taught, not inherited. You don't need to steal a child to know that.
You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help them, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg.
Steal one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat for even suggesting it.
I'm not talking to you. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
Honestly, I think I'm here. It's what she's suggesting is like morally reprehensible, and the way that she's talking to Lae'zel, the way that she's talking about kidnapping, stealing an infant of the Githyanki right in front of a Githyanki, and when Lae'zel speaks, I'm just like, oh, I'm not talking to you. This is irritating. Can we at least trade first? I'm like, seriously, can we please do some commerce first?
I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared. Take a look.
Oh my god. We have to, like, let's sell everything that we have and then kill the shit out of her. Okay. Wow. That was just a lot. So we took every dollar that she had, we sold off a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't need, and we got some cool arrows and a couple new abilities and items and stuff. Scroll of Blight, I'm pretty sure that we have that elsewhere, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Now we can get down to it. So I would like Alyssa, we have no more short rests left, so let's just have a healing potion or two. Okay, you lady, absolutely vile. I think you're vile, and I'd sooner die than see you get that egg.
Excuse me? Were you not listening? I am on a mission, and I will not be stopped by the likes of you or your wretched Gith.
God damn it!
Fuck yes.
I honestly don't think that she's worth a rage charge. But we will do this. Okay, that is Karlach's turn. Let's do some guaranteed damage and maybe get some... Okay, that works. And then we'll just get over to the other side of her.
Ready.
Okay, Alyssa, get up. Oh my god.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Did you just use that scroll? Oh, the Blight scroll? Actually, that's a really good question. That would be awesome if she did. What did lay us down? It was Blight! Oh my god, Gaki, you were exactly right. Because, you guys, I should have bought the Blight scroll. That's what she used. Oh, that's awesome. Lots of apples on the path.
believe we're approaching the Creche. Once we're inside, let me do the talking.
Just
I
to
want
be
to talk
clear,
with this Jay.
You're going to lead us into a nest of Githyanki marauders, and we're supposed to trust that will end well for us.
Is that a problem?
More a sign of the times, I suppose.
I've got nothing left to take, so you might as well shove off.
Did somebody steal something from you?
Steal? Eagles are bigger. They just take. Nest, prey, everything. That's how it works here.
I can't help but notice that you have a nest right there.
Oh, sure, a nest. But it's not my nest. That's up on the roof with the eagles. Eagles are pricks.
Why the roof?
It's a good lookout spot for food. It's not even like the eagles need my nest. The drunk lizards they eat aren't hard to catch.
Try to figure out what these lizards might be. Okay, and we do have guidance on. This seems high. But we have nature proficiency. We'll give it a shot. No! I'm going to re-roll. Inspiration. I want to help the animals. This is a ranger thing. Hey! From 1 to 20.
While quite vague, drunk lizards could well point to kobolds, who tend to operate in packs.
Do you want me to go and deal with the eagles?
You? Kill an eagle? But if you think you can, then please, please kill the eagles. They're the worst.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I'll keep an eye on the roof. Rude bastards, those eagles. Deserve a little comeuppance.
Hopefully we can just negotiate. I really don't want to kill a bunch of eagles. I will leave the blue jay as key. Yeah, see, that's marked as stealing, I think. Besides, whatever it was, we probably already picked the lock. Oh, let's make sure we touch that. Yes. We're riding into town. Lae'zel has glistening silver adamantine armor polished to a perfect shine. Karlach is holding her like flames at a dull roar, but is otherwise pumped and ready for battle. Shadowheart is heartened by all of the Lady Shar goddess things, and my character's just bleeding out of the ears.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Forward, carefully. These cultists have the Creche on high alert.
Well, not the Blue Jay nest. Githyanki warrior. A pair of Githyanki have escorted several... Wait, are they cultists? Well, okay, what... Several cultists into the monastery. The entrance to their Creche must be inside. We found evidence that the Githyanki have established a Creche in an abandoned monastery. Found evidence! I suppose that's how we're going to go with that. We killed the woman who told us that. We should look for the entrance there. Man, I was kind of hoping they wouldn't all be assholes. If they were cultists,
The Dawn Lord certainly knows how to make space for new life.
Oh, is that what's happening here? This statue? If those were cultists and they were like, I don't know, either forced or chosen devotees of the Absolute, then I don't feel particularly bad about it. Also, I don't know where that body fell. However, oh, it's this person right here. I thought they were further up the path.
Fond of the cultists. Could be a good thing.
If those people were just accused of being cultists, then that's different. And by the way, I still wouldn't steal their children for that woman.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
Okay, well, see, here's the thing. For all of my curiosity that it is, this is also Lae'zel's story. Like, I don't feel it's right to not engage with Lae'zel's story just because it's inconvenient for the rest of us. Lae'zel, can you go in here? So we could probably pick the lock. However, I'm wondering if the Blue Jay's key is what we need to open the doors, and then maybe we can get to the... Oh, there's a different way in over here, it looks like. Boy, do I not want to get into a fight with these folks. It does look like we might be able to go up, maybe. I'm going to pre-announce that, like, if we wind up getting into a fight with the Githyanki before we can talk with them, I will probably reload out of that, because I'm really not trying to be like a weird creep. I'm exploring. Add to wares. Okay, that door we can open up. Let's look at old maintenance records. Reminder to the caretaker, when oiling the machine, make sure you don't grease the statues themselves. Stones become loose of late and has a tendency to slip. Novice Perrin was rumored to have triggered a full spin once. So this is an outright clue to use a bottle of grease or a grease spell on statues. Let's pick that up for now, even though I'll probably forget which book it came out of soon enough. And then this was glowing a second ago. Oh, we throw the grease on the crumbling wall. Maybe that's it. Guardian of Faith. I don't know that I want to fight that guy with 1 hit point. So I'm very curious if we can throw... I know it seems weird, but can we just throw a grease bottle at this? I'm actually going to F5 this, because if this doesn't work, I might reclaim my grease bottle. I do have 6 of them. Throw at the wall. Okay, I guess that was dumb. However, you know what can do this? The adamantine sword. Wait, no it can't. This is going to be super resistant against everything. We would want bludgeoning damage. Shadowheart, you have a mace. Can you hit this down? Yes, she can. Come on. Shadowheart, we all watched you do it. Okay, but... Alright, we'll wait and get your foot back.
Guardian of Faith. All this time and it still holds strong.
Why are we on fire? What just blew up? Why is any of this happening? Also, this is less combat-y than I thought it was going to be. Can we talk? Huh. This person's just sort of chilling out. Ceremonial battle axe. I think that maybe we don't want to touch that. That might be similar to the ceremonial dagger that I didn't want to move. Ceremonial battle... Can I look at this? Alright. 4 to 12. Nothing really special about it. It's worth $65, but I'm gonna make just an executive decision. I don't know if this guy gets upset if we break down his glowy door or take his axe, but like, look at this. Look at all the skeletons around his feet. I bet you those people try to take the axe. Son of a bitch! I didn't even click on the axe. I clicked on the body. Well, I don't... So temporarily hostile. What can we do here? If you knock out this entity or flee from combat, it might harbor some resentment towards you, but will not remain hostile. But he's not like a real dude. Like, it's not like I'm killing somebody with, like, friends and family. Okay, let's see if we can get some advantage. We can. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to get into... I really thought if we left the axe alone would be okay. We'll end there.
Push my luck again.
Can we go here? Oh, that was... I thought we were going to wind up on the thing. But no, this is great, because we do have the high ground now. So, this guy's weak to nothing. I feel like we just shoot him a few times. Oh, we could use Brace. And now shoot him. And I really should have gone for the sneak attack. And that's her turn. Lae'zel, you're out of everything, right? Alright, let's do attack. Right, I forgot that if we approach him, he gets that attack, which I just called out and, like, be aware. Let's use second wind, then attack. Alright. Well, I spent a lot of time prepping for that combat and made it through okay. I guess now we do get the ceremonial axe, which we're just gonna... It's just vendor trash to us. That's what I feel bad about. Like, I would have left that guy his axe. I guess what we won was the axe and then a whole bunch of just tibias. And $4. Yeah, this was definitely worth... I mean, maybe that guy was tired of being there. This has come up on occasion. I don't mind people that do drink. No particular issue with that. But I personally am like... I have this amount of brain cells. And it's probably the best I'm ever going to be. I'm not in a big hurry for them to all go away. Okay, do you see a trap? Because that would be helpful information right now. I have no idea what a Gremishka is. It has a magic allergy. I don't want to hurt this guy. Level 1 monstrosity. Magic allergy. Allergic to magic. If a spell or cantrip is cast close to the Gremishka, it might react to the magic and trigger a random effect. Well, with 16 hit points, I don't know that it's going to be around. Oh, look, there's many of them. Huh. What trap? If we move any further forward, this is definitely going to get loud. So why don't we have Karlach, who's not very magical. Can we go a little bit inside? These things are definitely hostile, so let's go get them.
Say bye-bye.
All right, we're gonna do a cleave. And none of them went down. We did a lot of damage, but not quite enough. I'm gonna hold for a second. I don't know if we can shove this guy into, like, the wall or something. Ow! What is with the critical hits?
Gromishkas. Better be careful with any magic. Spells set them off.
Okay, who gets to go next? That guy? That guy? So these three get to go next. Fire wine barrel would be a good way to light them all on fire. And also Karlach is very much on fire. So sure, why don't we spread some love? I don't really want to hit Karlach, but I feel like she can take it. Okay, sorry, Karlach. All right, and that's borderline our turn. We could put Hunter's Mark on somebody. And why don't we pull back? We'll make ourselves a little bit harder to hit. They don't seem to have a lot of ranged attacks as far as I can tell. Yeah, I think that especially if she's feeling under the weather, having the opportunity to not cook will probably be nice. 65% or let's do this. Shadowheart. I do appreciate the fact that they all jump directly into the fire. Sacred Flame is versus Dex, and Fire is just an attack roll. These guys are probably pretty dexterous. We're pretty far away. I don't know how close is for the purposes of like a magic thing. Maybe we should just do a regular attack. I'm just looking for any sort of like charge attack, like dash, but we don't seem to have one.
Taking position.
All right, in that case, let's do a piercing shot on this guy. We could get some gaping wounds out of it, or miss altogether, and then we'll follow up with just a regular arrow strike. Is there anybody that we can kill? Hopefully that guy. I feel bad now about wasting cleave because we could have hit a bunch of these guys. But let's prepare. And I think that, like, let's go ahead and frenzy. That's what I think of your critical hits. Piercing shot, no. Lacerate, sure. Technically they bled out. And I think that we get a... I was gonna say an improvised throw, don't we? Or do we not get that? Oh, maybe it was when I did prepare. We used that, and now we don't get to throw. Yeah. Okay, then we'll end turn. Okay, Alyssa, let's peek around the corner here. Nice, and...
Falls in my hands.
I should have done this first. I bet you if we'd moved the Hunter's Mark, the extra damage would have put him down. Alright, due to the electrified surface, let's just jump past and then hit this guy from... Whoops, no! I wanted to just hit him.
Time to strike.
So, Lae'zel doesn't have the same electrical resistance that that Karlach has to fire damage, so we'll, again, hop over and help thin the swarm here. Here we go.
Is that good? No, never mind.
So, potion of animal speaking recipe, but again, as far as I can tell, like, we know all the recipes. It's not like we learn something new, like we unlock something. It's interesting to find these in the world. Maybe, like, when you play on Honor mode or one of the other modes, you do need to find the recipes before you can make use of them.
Best to make camp.
A dust-covered tome of complaints to the Dawnmaster. Who allowed a pilgrim to pay for wine with a cat? And what sort of a cat even is it? One of my novices told me they saw it grow to the size of a humongous hound. That was moments before it attacked. The poor novice didn't stop trembling for a 10-day. Please, I beg of you, can we just accept gold for goods like ordinary folk? And for God's sakes, call on someone to get rid of that nasty animal. So, maybe... So, the magic allergy thing, I was thinking was, like, it would be like the spike burst off the, like, the plant, the you guys know, the shadowy plant monsters. We fought them earlier in this episode. Well, I mean, we're definitely going to open this. Like, the cat would sneeze and it would be like a magical explosion, but maybe they get bigger and way more dangerous. Based on that description. Raz was always the drunk one while younger, and to be honest, I only stopped because I started taking some meds that didn't mix well with it. Now I'm always the sober one, so I've seen both sides. And Carolina says, I'm also on meds for epilepsy that don't mix with alcohol, but I didn't start those until many years after I'd stopped the alcohol. Okay, let's take a quick look at this. Okay, this might be relevant. For my sins, it only just occurred to me that I had lacked in my record keeping of late. But then again, we have been busy. In our fray with the Sharran thieves, we retrieved the blood, but one of the heretics sinned most heinously. They struck the amber encasing his blood with a maul of pure void, damaging the most holy relic. As if knowing of this blasphemy, the exposed blood shone with an unspeakable, unbreakable radiance, reducing the Sharran horde to dust for us to sift from this now holy ground. The relic became far too unstable to carry back to Hap. Thus we fashioned a simple chapel around ourselves here and have encased the blood within steel, to be wielded as a most righteous cudgel against those who sit in shadow. To keep it from the lustful sacrilege of thievery, our simple chapel will become a great monastery, and the blood shall be secreted away with many more wiles than it was before. I find it hard to fathom that we left such an artifact in such an obvious open space to begin with. Alas, his light singes away the mistakes of the past, leading to a more fortuitous dawn indeed. So, there could be a really cool artifact here. That is a fire wine barrel. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, 13 will definitely do it, so we will... I only just discovered in this episode that you can skip the animation. I never clicked before. We'll grab that. And the parables I'm probably not going to read through. Yeah. epic-looking tome, illustrated panel of the Dawnmaster Visede, riding into battle against an army of Sharran clerics. In his right hand, his trusted battle axe, his sharp edge glinting in the Lathander light. I feel like it would be really fun to play as a cleric, like in an actual pen and paper D&D, but the issue for me personally is that I just don't know anything about the deities, like Lathander and Shar, and like I'm learning about a lot of this stuff for the first time. Mostly I was thinking that like Karlach's a little bit low on health and I didn't want to use a greater healing, so we'll at least get her something.
Action, not reaction. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Light on my feet.
We got 300 experience points for breaking our way in here. This missile charts... I don't know, missile. That's the first time I've seen that word. Charts an expedition to find a lost relic called the Blood of Lathander. While mine eyes remain unscorched, we have made great progress in finding his lost blood. After many suns of searching, I pen this entry as our gaze lies upon a Sharran outpost nestled among the valleys of the Kyanthor. So maybe they took it from the Sharran people. Sharran devotees, whatever. We know the Sharrans hold the blood. They dropped a cargo trunk during a transport one eve, and its lid slipped open. 'Twas only a moment, but my shining adherents, what a moment it was. The entire river bank aflame with a soothing radiance, the same rosy light of a summer dawn. I could practically hear his morning song bouncing between the valley walls. We advance upon those heretic nightbringers at the first light of dawn tomorrow, and shall leave naught but ashes in our wake. I will say this, on all of these checks, we've been doing pretty well. Not a lot of ones. So I legitimately don't know if this is going to be high enough, and it is. Blue Sky's going to go make a sandwich. We expect that we will still be here when you get back. Okay, so this was Volume 1. This missile, describing a holy artifact of Lathander, is penned in a particularly fevered hand. His radiance has faded from our unworthy gazes. O ye lightless wretches. We have failed the Morning Lord, and I record that failing in the pages of this tome. To think that he once stood on our imperfect world, among us imperfect mortals, he felled the villain Samister, not Samalander, with his holy brilliance. He bled for us, brethren, and we were tasked with locking our gazes eternally upon his blood. We let those gazes falter, and the blood was taken, wrenched from our sight. It is a test, one that this chapel is duty-bound to undertake. I pass the keeping of this record along to Paladin Visede, chosen in the light to find the relic. Paladin, when you look upon the blood, I pray Lathander honors your deeds by burning out your eyes. Oh, what a great prize. Inventory of takings. Oh, these are those discs that the Githyanki use all the time. This stone disc has Githyanki runes carved into it. Below them is drawn a translation into the common tongue. It's an inventory of items taken by the Githyanki from the Lathanderian monks upon their initial takeover of the monastery, and the subsequent shipment of major valuables back to Tanareth. This stone disc has Githyanki runes carved into it, translation into modern tongue. It's an account of the takeover of Rosymorn Monastery by the Githyanki contingent. Many supplies found, local area good for hunting more. Gramishka infestation, but that will be no trouble, and indeed will be useful in deterring unwanted visitors. Rosymorn Monastery it's called, but it seems these monks had plenty hidden away beneath the surface. Lots of valuable goods to be found underground, can be traded off after the best bits after best bits are shipped back. The treasure room will prove a fitting location for the establishment of a military intelligence office. Seems to already have good defenses. Should Station Inquisitor Wargaz, he'll be able to keep Therizen under his thumb. Mlar Rahal. Okay. I'm going to put away the light just in case. Well, this isn't a room full of kobolds. Oh! This is all the way, you guys, this is all the way back where we saw them take in the oh, and it straight up says, Novice of the Absolute. Yeah, man, if they were into the Absolute, then I'm not gonna cry over their being dead. I have absolutely no idea how to find the eagles or anything else. They're apparently directly above this area. It just climbs right in.
What do you mean? Too drunk. It's not possible.
Well, that guy went to sleep.
Don't be shy.
So the only thing is that I do feel like there would be a benefit to like going to go talk to the eagles first. And if we went out here, yeah, look, hold on, this whole area goes up to the roof. Is there any other way to get up to the roof? Because I'd love to talk to the eagles before we kill the kobolds. For all I know, the eagles are going to be mad that we kill the kobolds. But I haven't found a different way up there yet. We took the long way, and I can't quite, like, zoom back out. If we go in the main hall, we wind up in the basement. Go around to the Creche. I don't know. I think that we'll just take our chances with the kobolds. The thing is, they're not really bothering anybody, or more specifically, they're not bothering me. I don't know if they're bothering others.
Easy path.
Oh, okay.
That kobold reeks of spirits. Fire could be explosive.
Is anybody not part of this fight?
Stay focused.
No, everybody's here. Everybody's here. Okay, so let's start with Alyssa. Maybe be very careful about fire. These kobold looters don't have... Wait, what's fire wine belly? Drunken fire wine has disadvantage on charisma and dexterity checks. If this entity is killed with fire, a fire wine explosion occurs. If a fire wine explosion occurs in this room, we all die. So let's maybe play it a little safe. I would prefer not to stand in the booze if we can choose not to. And yeah, let's kill the further away guys with our surprise round.
Let's cut your fire, baby. Well, well. Look what we have here.
So far, so good. This is going wonderfully. Okay, but don't stand in the booze. I don't know when this place might go up, but it could be any second. Corvus. Let's have Corvus get up here. And then let's go for blind. Okay, so here's... Wait, who am I? Shadowheart? Shadowheart.
Victory awaits.
Not enough movement. Well, we can do a bow attack. All right, let's go for just a regular sword attack. Don't see a lot of reason to move her right now. Here's Karlach. I just love her cleaving her way all the way through all these dudes. And I thought that she, like, oh no, we didn't frenzy, so that's why she doesn't get like a free throw or something like that. All right, we missed last time. Let's go for the guaranteed damage. Fuck. Okay, Corvus is gone, but nobody else... Oh, shit. No, everybody's fine. Okay. For Shadowheart, we can get up the ladder. And Sacred Flame is not the same as Flame. At least I don't think it is. Why don't we do... Yeah. I feel like everybody could use a little bit of a top-up.
I am fury. I am death. Hitazith.
Out of the fire, or out of the alcohol, and then we'll take a shot at this fellow. Oh, this dude woke up. By the way, I didn't attack him because first of all, I wanted to see what all was going on in here. But secondly, I was like, if I attack him, it might start combat with the others. Even if in my head, I'm going to walk up and like slit that guy's throat. He might get a call out. Okay. We didn't blow up yet. I'm going to F5 that. So now maybe we can work our way upstairs to see what the eagles want. I may also have been up here. No, I definitely haven't been. An ancient Githyanki warrior. Apparently they've been here before. And nobody ever cleaned up after them. Githyanki stone runes. Location good. Close to road, but secluded. Building looks well fortified. Defense minimal. Seems to be a religious building. Space ample. Underground hidden. Was easy enough to sneak in without being observed. Prime spot for a creche. Suggest immediate occupation. Malar Rihar. So this was one of the early scouts who said, when we come to this plane, that's where we're going to want to set up camp.
Githyanki warrior. A creche must be close.
Reclaim the Blue Jay's nest. We found the eagles nesting on the roof of the monastery. These must be the ones the Blue Jay was talking about. Okay, can I still talk with animals? I can. All right, we'll get out of the twisting vines. And F5. Let's try to navigate this without killing any eagles.
Intruder! In my nest! This area was meant to be safe! Xavier, get behind Mummy!
Well, let's ask about the little bird that used to live here.
You would accuse me of a crime in my own home! Outrageous!
Aw, man! I mean, I guess we did agree to kill them. I really thought that we could, like, I don't know, not do this. Multi-attack, opportunity attack. If the target is prone or restrained. So let's all stay out of the mess. So... Oh, these guys are going to hit hard, aren't they? I don't know why I haven't been assembling Scratch. Let's try to do a ranged version of Ensnaring Strike on the guy that's closer to us. And yes, it will break Hunter's Mark. I'm comfortable with that. Okay. Oh, wow. He got tied completely down. I didn't expect him to go down on his back. Wow. Okay. We only get one of those as far as I know. So let's do... Well, we can't do a sneak attack on this guy. Let's just do a regular attack. But then I probably don't want to hang out with these guys. Like, we should probably... Oh, we used our bonus action. Okay, Karlach. Can we... Let's get up here and then jump over? Yeah. And then we're going to try to hack this thing's head off. No, hit guy. There we go. I don't like killing these guys, for the record.
Let's finish this.
My turn. On the move.
Okay, we're gonna go for some Sacred Flame on this guy. Well, that's 50%, and this is 55%. 19 points of damage. Well done, Shadowheart. That was like half his bar. I mean, it wasn't really. I think that Alyssa got a shot off as well, but...
Taking position.
I was really hoping... I was really hoping that we could, like, come up here and negotiate, like, kobolds for nest. So violent. Just going down, crackling with electricity, arcing between its feathers. Okay, well, we'll be able to make a potion of flying someday. Hey, Blue Jay.
Glorious! Feathers bloody everywhere, mate! Feels good to be home in my nest.
Yeah, we'll take the nest. Glad I could help.
I wish there was something I could give you in return. Oh, tell you what. When I escaped the eagles, I spotted something buried near that ferry dock. Might be worth a look.
We should probably... Wow, no note about that. That's not like a separate quest, huh? The Blue Jay was thrilled to have his nest back. So something's buried next to the ferry dock. We could all sort of, like, help me remember that.
A weapon. Wonder if it was used against the Githyanki.
Through here. Oh, this was where Enchanted Door was. You guys, that's how long, like, remember the Enchanted Door with the enchanted battle axe behind it? That we got when we first arrived? That's how close I was. Alright, so we want to go back to the Githyanki Creche. Ceremonial longsword. That looks like 4 of 4.
Dawnmaster Versailles.
Oh, I'm still not going to be able to pronounce that. Versailles. Let's look at the guest book. Public guest book with multiple handwritten entries from pilgrims who visited over the years. My home is as dark as my spirit. I pray that you will bring me light. Annual Kythorn pilgrimage. Good to see your statue again, my lord. Never been here before in person. The stained glass windows are astonishing. Will definitely recommend to others. Monks are friendly. We'll visit again soon. It's basically Yelp reviews for their monastery. As a blacksmith, what an honor to see the 4 ceremonial weapons of the Dawnmasters themselves. I am not a Lathendarian myself, but I'd highly recommend it to anyone in the trade. The intricacy of the metalwork is astounding.
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory.
Oh, so the sword. Yup, we have to figure out what ones go on what things. I haven't been paying attention.
Dawnmaster Seed.
Nor have I ever even heard of Dawnmaster Seed.
Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Okay, so we definitely heard of Stockhold. So hold on. This, if we put, I bet you if we put the right ceremonial thing on the right altar, it'll be right. So let's go. We'll solve a puzzle. So let's look for books. We don't want the guest book though. I'm looking for any clues about what weapons they might have used. Drop. Okay, and now we will put this here. Okay, that seems correct. So if they light up when you do it correctly, that's going to make this real easy. We've got a mace and a warhammer, and I think I remember the mace. Something about a mace earlier. So let's try that. Maybe, for all I know, you put on the wrong thing and it also lights up. So that's why I'm just gonna... Let's drop this. And then we'll put it... There it is. That seems good. I heard something move.
The monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels. Lathendarian monasteries of this size were usually overseen by Dawnmasters, esteemed members of the clergy.
Okay. Yes. I accept that knowledge. There we go. I pressed spacebar. So it turns out that the answer to the puzzle was in the floor. I was looking through my literature. Let's look at Stockhold. I bet you that he's holding a mace.
Evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Oh, no, it doesn't say anything about that. Let's look at Seed.
The reconsecration of the monastery, conducted by Dawnmaster Seed.
All right, so he did have the hammer. Welkin Glory?
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory beckons forth the rising sun in Lathander's name.
So that guy had the sword, and then...
Dawnmaster Vasaid wielding... The rest of the inscription and picture has shattered away.
Okay. So we got Morning Glory, which is your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. Does that... Do we have any indication how long... Is that a forever thing? Because I would love it. Maybe it's only while we're inside this place. But yeah, I worked out that there was probably a puzzle here, followed by the exactly wrong way on how to solve the puzzle. But it... Oh, pouch. This must be what opened up. To the next Dawnmaster. I don't think we're going to make it, but the blood is secure. We close it off with magic. Only one of our own can take it. If anyone else tries, the walls will fall, and they won't get out of here alive. Should that happen, praise for Rosymorn Monastery, but do not mourn. It's for the best. In death, new life, always.
This blood sounds important. Could it still be here somewhere?
This unusually shaped... Sorry, Karlach is being distracting in the foreground. This unusually shaped crest bears the markings of a legendarian high priest, but its practical function is unclear. Well, I bet you it does something. Like, we solved a puzzle to get that, so it's going to be in here somewhere. I'm going to tell you what, this has been a very productive stream, and until then, you guys, I hope you have a great day.
More interesting time.